obviously scary situation there. I don't really have any thing to say, but we're all really concerned for him, and just hoping everything's okay.
What does the first two periods about this game say, and what happened in the third to get away from how you guys were playing?
I think we were playing a great road game. It's a tough building to play in. They've got obviously a lot of speed, and they like to play an aggressive game. And I thought through two periods, maybe they had more shots, but we were doing a lot of good things to put ourselves in a position to, try and win a game in a tough building on the road in the playoffs. And I think the easy story is we got into penalty trouble. Whether you can look at it any way you want, accidental plays, unlucky plays, but we obviously let their pretty potent power play have some opportunities, and they capitalized.
Given there was a point it felt like you were trying to get out of it, and at one point it seemed like you were killing it, did you think, okay, maybe you get out of this with only one goal unscathed, or did you kind of have that feeling of maybe there's more to come, or what did you think as you were going through the whole thing?
Yeah, obviously just, you're not going to kill every penalty, so, the ebbs and flows of the game of hockey, especially playoff hockey, they're going to make their plays, they're going to, produce on the power play, and I think we were just hoping, obviously, to not give them those chances. I think that's really the story of the third. First 10 minutes, for sure, we gave them a lot of time on the power play, and, like I said, they've got a bunch of elite players on that unit, and, they capitalize, so we got to do a better job of trying to stay out of the box.
How much of you guys getting back into the series will depend on slowing them down?
Well, every team has their strengths. I think, you look at the way they like to play. They're really aggressive up ice. Obviously they've got a lot of speed in their lineup, and, they like to transition fast. So for us, I think managing the puck is key. At the blue lines, winning the blue lines, and trying to get some sustained ozone time on them, to wear them down and slow down their game a little bit. They got some good looks off the rush tonight, and I think we can do a little bit better job at that. But that's the MO of their team. They're a great team. They're going to have plays where they're flying and making stuff happen. It's just we can bend, but we can't break, which I thought we actually did a pretty good job of through two periods.
I think the 4-minute penalty with the high stick and chipping over the glass, those are pretty clear, but it looked like a lot of you guys were upset with the trip on Miles Wood there. What did you see on that play, and was there a sense that maybe he leaned into it a bit? In my career and watching hockey and being a part of the game, I don't think complaining about a call after the game ever does anything. Never seen one get reversed, especially at this point. So calls happen. Sometimes you don't feel good about them, but you got to move on, try to kill it, and keep playing. So, there was it's playoff hockey. There's going to be lots of momentum swings and lots of stuff going on out there, and refs have a tough job as it is. So I'm not going to comment on that one. To be honest, I haven't really watched it close enough to say whether I thought it was soft or not.
Josh, 3 days in between game 2 and 3, just a day and a half now. Is that a good thing in your mind to be able to get right back at it?
Yeah, I kind of felt like an eternity between game 2 and 3. So now we get the complete opposite, obviously, with the late start here and the early one on Sunday. So it's about getting as much rest, recovery, doing all those little things to feel our best come Sunday. And I think it's turning the page. You can take some real positives from that game, especially in the first two periods, and it's a 7-game series for a reason. We unfortunately dropped this one tonight, but game 4 is pivotal, and we need to come out here with our best game and full 60-minute game on Sunday.
What's one key to why their power play gets so many shots?
I think that they have a shooting mentality, obviously, and they've got guys on that unit that can really shoot the puck. So, getting more in depth in that's really what I see. They've got guys that are elite shooters, and everything ends up at the net.
Thank you.
being examined.
Looked like his hand might have been stepped on with a skate.
I'll give you an update when I know more information.
Obviously, a lot of concern though when you see a teammate get hurt like that.
Yeah, and you see the blood, yeah.
Is it as simple as a game that you guys like in the first and second, but just on Saturday derailed that camera?
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. I think the first, the chances they're getting are early. It was a lot of them off the rush. It's a 4-man rush, and so our puck management in the first, our execution with the puck wasn't great. It was much better in the second, and that's why we started to play faster, and we spent more time in their zone. 5-on-5, I think we spent a couple more minutes 5-on-5 in their zone. That being said, I think we can still do a better job managing the puck in their zone, because again, as soon as we take a shot and there's a loose puck, they're getting and they're gone. So I think we can tighten that up. That's an area we'll look at. And clearly the discipline in the third period and the penalty kill just took us out of the game. Us? Yes. Yeah, I still think we're again, I think we're 5.5, whatever, in their zone. I think we still pass up too many shooting opportunities for sure. But again, we got to stop looking for that extra play. Just do what they do, throw it at the net. But when we did that, they were getting the retrievals and coming out for. So we got to be careful watching that too, because that's where they're so strong, is off the rush. So we can't waste shots. We got to make sure they're having a good chance. But there's a couple of times that we had 2 forwards swinging in behind the net looking for those pucks, and that's why they're getting those odd men. So listen, we can play better than that. There's good parts of the game. The discipline, staying out of the box, is going to be a huge factor for us.
How do you explain that, Rick? There's no similar theme, I guess, to the penalties.
No.
Mason's the offensive zone, just an errant stick.
Yeah, but again, he's trying to take a shot at with the puck. The guy follows through and gets it. Listen, they made the calls. They made the calls. We're not even going to get into that.
How do you sell this to your group? You're down 2-1 in the 2 losses. You've led both those games in the second period. So do you try and focus more on that?
Yep. Listen, there's 3 series out east that are 3-zip. We're 2-1. They won a game in our rink. We have to come in here and win a game in their rink. It's as simple as that. So 3-2, 6-2, we lost the game. All our focus now is getting ready for Sunday afternoon. Slow them down. You slow them down with better puck management in their zone, and making sure that we don't get our forwards trapped deep, because again, their D are coming. So it is puck management in their zone, and making sure that we have good support on the puck, and making sure there's always someone above. Like if it's a 4-on-3, we can live with that. Well, they had a couple of 4-on-2s, and they do they do an excellent job of pushing our D back and gaining the blue line and turning up and finding that second wave. So our forwards are going to have to reload and know exactly where they're going to take away that rush.
Last one, guys, looks so dangerous. It's a bit of a
Yep. Well, if we can win the face-off and get it down the ice, and then get a little more aggressive up ice, so they're not getting in, and then on their entries be a little more aggressive. Once they get control of it, then we've got to protect the seams better, and we've got to protect that down and in that they found a couple of times. So then it's a matter of tightening up and cutting that ice in half. We can do a better job with that. Good. Thanks.